It is the perfect way to highlight mental health and mental health struggles in a relationship and give other people the tools on how to navigate that. Perfect opportunity. But instead, they don't. And that's exactly what happened with Duncan and I on the couch a few times is, I had a massive panic attack, ran off set. It was classed as a tantrum. And he did this whole dramatic, like, running after me, but, like, wasn't actually running after me. And then...
Did they tell him to do that?
I don't know. I do not know. And that's the thing, like, now it's just me kind of like, I don't know what was real. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have no idea what was real and what wasn't.
When you watch this back, it's like gaslighting.
Yeah.
Like, I watched these scenes just the other day because I was filming something, and I'm watching them and I'm like, God, I forgot this isn't how this happened. Like, and then you're like, oh, did it happen that way? Did I say that? There's one scene in the pods where I'm like, I definitely did not say that to that person. That is a totally different conversation with a totally different person at a totally different time. Because it's so out of context.
Yeah, I journaled a lot on set, which I'm so thankful for. I spoke to my sister and my dad every single day via text, which I'm so thankful for. Because then I go back and I'm like, wait, I swear to God, that didn't happen that way. Like, it's almost like, what's that funny thing? I can't remember what it's called, but it's almost like if you remember, like, the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstain Bears, and it's like...
the Mandela effect.
Yes, man. It's like, Is this a Mandela effect? Am I remembering something that isn't right? So perfect example of how they can manipulate a storyline is one of my biggest insecurities is, why would this 38-year-old good-looking guy, never been married, doesn't have kids, why would he want to settle down with me as a single mom that has quote-unquote baggage? I do not look at children as baggage. My son has taught me to be resilient. He's taught me unconditional love. It is like the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And so the experts ask him, is it a concern that Alyssa's child is going to be first priority? In real life, he says, yes, it is a concern. That's huge, right? In the episode, he says, no, it's not a concern. I'm like, that is not what happened. Because then everyone's like, oh, he was there for you. He saw the priorities. I'm like, guys, no, that's not how it happened. Look, I will put my hand up and I will be accountable. And I will say, did I do and say things that I am not proud of? Absolutely. I watch back and I'm like, damn, I should have handled it that way. I should have said this way. At reunion, I did apologize to him and the whole cast because I'm like, holy shit, this has turned me into a person that I was not.
But that's by design too. And
Yeah,
I feel like what happens when you're not getting sleep, you're not getting food, you're off. And just at the very best case scenario, you're off of your routine and your schedule that works for you. And then to sit there and be reactive, and then the producers are going to be like, say this, or we're not going to be able to stop filming until you say this. And it's like, you're so exhausted and you're not in the right state and you're triggered and you're tired and you're with someone who's behaving differently. It sounds like in your case, off screen versus on screen, which is its own form of gaslighting. Like, what are you supposed to do?
It's like an interrogation, right? So it's almost like, I watch a lot of true crime and the interrogation tactics that some policemen do to try to get a resolution of a crime when this person actually didn't do anything, but they're trying to use all of these tactics to make him say that he did it when he actually didn't. Like, it is every single detrimental, inhumane practice that, like, reality TV producers just gather in a bucket and they're like, here's our tool bucket that we're going to use to ruin your guys' lives. Like, it's crazy. I wish there was another word that I could use.